24, Cars and Stars. Wamanata Group pace truck to the infield. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fans of all ages at Attica Raceway Park, it's time to get dirty for 30. Cap Henry rockets into the lead in turns 1 and 2 with Cale Thomas glued to his rear bumper. Nate Dussel right in on the top two. Continues the lead, but barely. Cale Thomas takes a peek to his inside. In turns 1 and 2. The top two have pulled away. Oh, we got one upside down in turns 3 and 4. Red, red, red. Wamanata Group pace truck to the infield. Here we go. Henry on the loud pedal out of turn 4. Cale Thomas sticks with him. Thomas takes a peek to his inside in 1 and 2. Cap Henry out front of this one with 4 laps in. Cale Thomas comfortably in second. Race shaping up for third between Nate Dussel and Bryce Lucius. Lucius with a flyer in 1 and 2. Crossover into 3 and 4. Cap Henry, Cale Thomas, Bryce Lucius now into the 3rd spot. Nate Dussel back to 4th. 5th to Trey Jacobs. 6th, Greg Wilson. 7th, Zane DeVault. 8th, Bobby Elliott. 9th, Emerson Axum. Jordan Ryan, your top 10. Heavy lap traffic ahead of your leaders. And another couple of laps. Cap Henry, Cale Thomas. 8 laps in this time by. Lap cars running single file in front of your leaders now. Don't look now, but Bryce Lucius starting to reel in Cale Thomas for that runner-up spot. Lap cars now ahead with 10 laps in, this time across the stripe. Your leader has to deal with the lap car. Heavy lap traffic now. Oh, here comes Cale Thomas, big run. Oh, out of the ballpark. In turn number 1, big flip. Bryce Lucius, big monster flip in turn 1. He's out of the car already. Thomas looking for his 3rd career win at Attica Raceway Park in 410 Racing. Back to green. Nate Dussel takes a peek at the inside of Cale Thomas for that runner-up spot. Out down the backstretch. Cap Henry pulling away now from Cale Thomas. Nate Dussel still comfortably in 3rd. Trey Jacobs fourth, Greg Wilson your top 5. Cross flags go in the air, halfway home. Cap Henry setting a blistering pace out front. He will catch the back of the pack. Oh, Cale Thomas off the high side of the backstretch. Surrenders the second spot. He's going to coast to a stop. Here we go. Green out. Good race for the 5th spot. Zane DeVault, Emerson Axum, Bobby Elliott. As Cap Henry continues to lead, lap 19 in the books. Trey Jacobs putting some pressure on Nate Dussel for that runner-up spot. Cap Henry pulling away with 10 laps to go. His lead almost 2.5 seconds. Comes Greg Wilson coming after Trey Jacobs for 3rd. Oh, red flag in turn 2. Green back out. Here we go. Cap Henry rockets into turns 1 and 2. Cars bouncing around in turn 2. Axum on the move. Axum up into the 4th position in that 27 car. Cap Henry pulls away. Emerson Axum started 9th in this one. He's up to 4th. Now he's in 3rd. The 27 car on the move. Keep an eye on Emerson Axum. He's found something on the cushion here at Attica Raceway Park. Emerson Axum into the 2nd spot. The lead though, 3.3 seconds for Cap Henry. 5 flanges go in the air for Cap Henry. And Emerson Axum into 2nd. Let's see if he can take some time off. He takes 0.2 of a second. Heavy lap traffic ahead for your leader. 4 laps to go. Axum down to 2.9 seconds. Three laps to go for Cap Henry. Emerson Axum 2.4 seconds back. Race for 3rd now. Greg Wilson into the 3rd spot. Trey Jacobs 4th, Nate Dussel back to 5th. 2 laps to go. The lead 1.6 seconds. The white flag will be in the air. One more time around. On to turn 4, his 17th career win at Attica Raceway Park for Cap Henry. What a drive for Emerson Axum in 2nd, Greg Wilson in 3rd. Helmet coming off. Make some noise for Cap Henry. You know, they don't have mirrors on this thing, but you had to pick up the pace there after that last restart. Emerson Axum was coming.
I'll be honest, that was all I had to hang on to that thing. I needed every one of those red flags and cautions, and car was really good. I'd say I was probably about 50%, and Yeah, I knew we had to get going. I was kind of trying to pick my pace there and just maintain for a long time. And Cale, showed me his nose wing early once, and then in traffic got by me, and luckily, caution come out and we got it back. And this just goes off to these guys over here. I tore this thing up last week, and they put it back together and didn't give up. And it's this is the first time Aaron's ever been at one of my races and saw me win, so that's pretty cool. After as long as we've been dating, so just luckily Premier Planning, SCS Gearbox. Primal Tee Shops, Ohio Logistics, Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts, FK Rod Ends, King Racing Products, Maxim, Gary with the Griff's Engines, obviously Jeff Ward Demolition. Just so grateful for everybody involved in this thing.
Cap Henry gets it done for the 17th time of his career here at Attica Raceway Park.